Good Tuesday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. This is your outlook for March 25th, 2014. And we're going to use the 0Z NAM here to go over our system here. And we're going to point out a few things. We did do a video last night on the Weather Alert Maps page also that kind of pointed out some of these things in a little bit more detail. But I just want to show you the latest run here. We do have upper level energy that's going to be sitting over northern Virginia here, and it's going to be moving northeastward. At the same time, an area of low pressure is going to be moving up from the south and then heading off to the northeast. The NAM is still showing this offshore here, but has pulled it a little bit further to the west now. So again, we're going to have to keep an eye on this because here's our system here, 999 millibars sitting just east of Hatteras, and the precipitation is falling in the form of snow over here in Maryland and over into Delaware and South Jersey. The very next frame here, it actually hits South Jersey and Delaware pretty good. So this actually matches our final call map that we put out, and actually has the lighter snows extending up to the southern Poconos, Lehigh Valley, down to near the Harrisburg area here. So this matches our final call map pretty closely with what it is, and this system here, I want you to watch what this does here. Look what direction this goes from when we go to 3 hours later, almost due east, and then another area of low pressure shows up here. We're going to take a closer examination of this and show you what we think might be an error. There's actually two low pressure systems here that is very elongated, showing us two different areas of low pressure. One down here is 999, another one here off Hatteras is 999. This might be in response to this convection out here. Sometimes an area of low pressure, or a model anyway, will try to place a low center near the areas of greatest convection. That would be offshore to its east. So it could be doing that. And if this is not here, it changes the track of this system here, which is coming off of Hatteras. So this is something we're going to pay attention to in nowcasting. It could be something that could provide a few surprises a little bit further northwest of where we have it now, and we have outlined that in the red dotted circle on our weather alert maps. It's on the weather alert itself, and here you see that dual structure itself here too. One again just sitting east of Hatteras, another one down here. What this would cause us to do if you had two lows like this is this system would merge with this one, and it would allow this it would make this jump east here. So instead of depending on which primary it focuses on, if it's this one here and this winds up being the primary, it could allow for precipitation to come a little bit further northwest than the NAM has it here. If this becomes the primary, the precipitation will cut off quicker, even in South Jersey and Delaware. So that's what the GFS is doing. So we'll just have to keep an eye on this and see how this transpires. You can see this one here is now merging into the main low here, and once this does merge after this point, it shoots almost due north. So it does correct. So my theory here, and it's a very about a 1 in 8 shot theory here, if you had a low pressure system here and nothing down here, or at least something that's transferring energy into this one instead, then this too would continue off to the northeast and come closer to the coast. So you'd have a low pressure center sitting out here instead of here, which would be a huge difference in our coverage area here. So going back to that map here, instead of having snow just confined to these areas here, I would allow this to come a little bit further northwest. So we'll keep an eye on that. That's something we'll have to adjust for in nowcasting if necessary. This is not the likely scenario. What we're doing here is the wild card. It's probably a 1 in 8 shot that happens, but we will keep on top of it just in case. We're going to go to the GFS now. I'll actually go to our final call here. Here's the final call map, and here's the outlined area where in the red dotted areas where we could possibly have, if there was in fact a shift, could have increased totals pushing further north to the northwest. But for the general area here, this gray area is according to 1 inch. The light blue is 1 to 3 inches, and right along the immediate coast where the heavier bands would set up would be a 2 to 4 inch range. So we'll keep an eye on that just in case during the day on Facebook and Twitter at EPAWA1. Going to the GFS now, and here's the GFS showing that energy here, just the upper level energy with the system moving to the south here. This is going to crank up and head to the northeast. You can see the GFS cuts us off much quicker, and that's because there's no dual low structure, just one system well to the east of where the NAM has it moving northeast. and that system is going to continue up into hit Cape Cod on the way out here, and then really blast Nova Scotia once it gets up into the Canadian Maritimes. After that, high pressure moves in Thursday. We start to moderate a little bit. After a breezy day on Wednesday, we think winds could be not too bad, but 15 to 25 sustained on Wednesday and remaining chilly. Thursday, high pressure is to what takes control and allows temperatures to rise, moderate into the mid to upper 40s. And then we have another system on Friday that's going to bring a chance of rain. This is along a cold front with a system that is moving through the Great Lakes here. So this will move through and it will allow here's the cold front back here like this, rain showers out ahead of it, and you're also going to have temperatures surging ahead of that front that's going to reach 60 in many locations on Friday, and pretty close to that on Saturday too, even if the front goes through. Here's Friday afternoon, Friday evening, and then that pushes through. Another system on Saturday will be to our south, and we'll have to watch our southern areas here for a chance of rain. The Euro does not have rain getting up this far, so it has a little bit further south to the southeast here, but we'll keep an eye on it just in case. We have kept some chances of showers on this forecast for Saturday, just in case this system does come a little bit closer, but the trends have been to take this off to the southeast, and like I said, the European model does keep that completely out of the area and just keeps Saturday nice for most of the area except for extreme southeastern sections. And then after that system goes through, we have a couple nice days before the next cold front would move through as we get to Tuesday. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for March 25th, 2014. Have a great Tuesday.